Zucchini! Today we're making that zucchini I told you about. Simple ingredients, doesn't take much at all. All you need is a zucchini. I get a small one because, there's just the two of us. And mushroom. You can use whole ones and slice them. You can buy sliced ones. You can even use canned if you want. I've used canned a lot of times. And some cheese. You can use some Romano, Parmesan, or Pecorino. I recommend. And the only other thing you need is a little margarine or butter and some lemon pepper seasoning. This is so easy. Wait till I show you. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get a little bit of butter melted in this pan. I wanted to have everything lined up and ready so I didn't have to walk away from you, but forgot the butter knife. Okay. I prefer frying in margarine because butter burns, but I don't have any margarine today. Whoops. Which I can't believe, but I don't. So, it's alright though, we can still use butter. Just have to watch it a little closer, that's all. And of course I'm using the good old iron skillet. I love this iron skillet. It's the only one I have. I've had it for, let me see, I'm 60. I moved out of my mom's when I was 19, so that's how long I've had this skillet. My grandmother gave this to me way back before I was 20 years old. Okay. Alright. Let that in there. Let that start melting down a little bit. So we're just going to start peeling. You can leave your skin on. I take it off because it's easier to digest, but you can do whatever way you want. If you some people like leaving skin on. I just take it off because I like to. You do what you want. I've heard them say, all the vitamins are in the skin. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I've heard. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I had to put my glasses on. I'm having trouble seeing today. And my eyes are a little wonky today. Okay, that's alright. I like my hair. I got my hair done. I go to a cut above up on Route 62. Bert, she does such a nice job on my hair. I just love when I first get it cut. Okay, enough of that. Alright, back to peeling. Now when you put your zucchinis in, you can leave them whole or you can cut them in half, just like with cucumbers. See, some people like to half them. I think I'm going to leave mine whole. Doesn't really matter. Really, it does not matter at all. Why did I forget the cutting board? Ugh. I better get it together here. I think I'm thinking about the grandkids coming over and all the stuff I still have to do. I should take you on a tour of that sometime, prepping for the grandkids. Yeah, me and Jim are going to go grocery shopping tonight. And then go from here. I already got the beds ready. I have to vacuum still. I always can vacuum. It's only me and him here, but the vacuuming, it's like it never ends. It's hilarious almost. You think, how can these rugs get like this? We don't even move around that much. We eat, we go up, and we watch television. We prefer to watch television on the second floor. We just like this. We get different stations on both floors, if you can even believe that. Okay. All right, so I'm peeling mine whole today. And I'm just going to peel these right into the pan. Right into the pan. And thickness, you know what? We want them to fry down and get tender. So the thicker they are, the longer you're going to let them fry. So I don't make them like paper thin, but I don't cut them as thick as I would cut a cucumber. I got out that jewelry tree stuff to show you today. I was thinking that we could do it, but I just was thinking about, let's see what you think. I think that I might have to get some spray paint. I'll show you. Let's do one thing at a time. We'll do one thing at a time. Okay, so there we go with that. Let me peel up this other half real quick. Yeah. So, girls, it's fall. I like this time of year. Really, I do. Do you know, I want to make this tomato cage the baby goes for yours, but I can't find a tomato cage anywhere. Can you believe that? So, good old Ace Hardware, I'm waiting for him to call me back and let me know if he's got any down there. I said, even let me borrow it, you know. I cannot find a tomato. I'll tell you something, if I don't find one soon, if I see one in somebody's yard, I might knock on their door and say, can I borrow this just for one day, and I'll bring it back. Because this little baby ghost is so cute. You gotta have it. But we don't get a tomato cage. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's all we need for that is a white sheet tomato cage, and we need a styrofoam ball. I'll tell you about that when we get to it. See, look at me jumping ahead. I'm gonna slice this one up too. Get it in the pan. This is so good, and I'll tell you something, it's a good way to use up zucchini, and it's so easy. It's such an easy veg to make. It doesn't take any time at all. Hey, who likes Zucchini? We're going to make that next. I love it. So, I was just at the farmer's market. They had these gigantic, I'm talking gigantic heads of cabbage, and I thought, man, what can I do with all that cabbage? I'd have to make a few things. We're going to make some Zucchini, okay? That's coming up next. Okay, that's all sliced up, so that's good. We're good there. Now we just let that go, let that cook around a little bit in that butter. Make sure there's enough in there for now. I might throw another blob in. Yeah, there we go. I'd like to tell you guys to subscribe and share my videos, but I have to start making some better videos before you decide if you want to share them with your friends. Mushrooms. I'm going to rinse mine off real quick. But like I said, you can buy the ones that are already sliced. You can buy these whole. You can use canned. Canned is great. I've used canned many times. I'll be 1 second. I'm about to rinse. I usually do this before I turn the thing on. Okay. All right. And I'm just going to slice them up any way I want, which you can do too. I like easy stuff, but I'll tell you, since I've gotten older, I like to make something a little more interesting than stuff I used to make when the kids were little, you know. But my husband, yeah, my Jimmy, he's so easy to please. No matter what I make, he likes everything I make. You know, I swear to God, I could make him a jelly sandwich, and he'd say, oh, babe, this is so good. So I'm very lucky that way. My husband's not picky, and he's a chef. Maybe that's why, because he feels bad for me. No, he's happy with anything I make, so I'm very lucky like that. Okay. You know, I just put in 3 large mushrooms, but that actually looks pretty good. See that? Looks pretty good. Honest to God, all we're doing from here is just getting this zucchini tender, and then of course the mushrooms, letting it fry down. That's it, and then we'll add the spices and the cheese. I'll show you that, and then that's it. And then you got to just put it on the table. It's so simple. You know, just for the kicks, because I have it. I'm going to add another mushroom. I got this whole big container. I should only bought a couple. I could have bought them one piece by piece at the farmer's market. Okay, throw another mushroom in there. Okay, come on, start your cooking. I'm going to turn it up a little bit so it does some cooking, okay? You know what I always say, clean as you go, then you don't have anything to do when it's over. We're done with this mess. We're done cutting. I'm going to put this in the garbage. I'm going to show you something. While we're waiting for that to get done. Yeah. That's good. That's that's good. Right up. Where's my wooden spoon? This is actually a bamboo spoon. I wanted a wooden spoon like the old Italian wooden spoons, you know. I've been through 100 of them. I don't know. Now, when I needed a new one, all I could find was what they call bamboo. And I didn't like it. I was mad. But honestly, it works just fine. Okay, let's get cooking there. Let's get cooking there. Okay. I'm going to show you something. This, we were talking about that jewelry tree I was telling you about, okay? I was going to start it today, but I think something. Okay, this is what you got to get. You got to get this. I got this at Walmart. This was like $2 or $1 or something. Back in the, where they have like, candles and fabric and all that. Or like, you know, schools play. Back in that section there where they have, home goods. Styrofoam. Get any size you want. I got this like medium size one. I didn't really know what to get. So we need a base for this, so I was thinking about, not that I'm going to use this bowl, but I'm just to give you an idea, you know, you can put it on this. Look how perfect that is. That is perfect. That really is. But I was thinking you could use a little margarine tub, whatever, you know, pick something out, see what you think. But anyway, as I was starting to try this out before I, you know, turned this on, you know, so I looked like I knew half of like what I was saying. I wonder if we should paint this green or gold. I want my tree to be like, my colors in my house are all like Victorian creams, you know, real soft whites, not white but creamy whites, real Navajo white, which is like a yellow white. That's all my colors. My furniture and everything's those colors. I'm sure you've seen my couch in the, I'll show it to you, but I don't want my dining room looks like my living room. There's a blanket on there, but see boxes. See my couch, my furniture's everything's white, except for that blue blanket. And, yeah. So that's why I'm going to make mine like, but you know, you can make this whatever color you want. I'm going to go with like a beige or white or gold. I was thinking like some gold spray paint or even like a little paintbrush. Because how much paint do you need? You know, you decide what color you want. Then this is what we're doing. We're taking old jewelry, and like I said, I'm going to paint this first. And, you know, maybe I'll even wrap a ribbon on that. This is all one of these things where you just see what you think. But I still want to do it together. And this isn't something you do in one sitting. You just add like here's a necklace that I have that's broken. The clasp fell off it. So why throw this out? And it's not good for anything. But I was thinking, you know, just pin this on here like this. See? Around there. I got these pins. I got two different kinds. I got these pins, which are some kind. These are like pins you would use for making a wreath. You know, I actually got these for my my crucifix wreath. See, there's like pins like that. Got these that would hold this in. And I'll show you those after I show you this. Just to give you an idea. I'm not leaving this on here because I still want to paint this. So, let's see, put the pin down like that. And then spin it around. Spin it around, you know, pin it down here again. Okay, you know, so you got the idea of what I'm talking about. Okay? So, I'll leave it on here just for a second. Hold on, I gotta go stir this zucchini. Oh yeah, this is looking good, looking good. I turned it down a little bit because I had that on medium high. Okay, so you got the idea for this. And you don't have to use a chain. You can use as many chains as you want. Like, this is another broken thing I have. See, I went around and I saved all my little broken earrings and stuff in this little glass bowl, and then chains and stuff I put in here. Some of these aren't broken. They're just things I don't like, you know. Sometimes you get stuff like that. that you don't really care for. So here's, I love this. This is gorgeous. This is going to be so pretty. Imagine this with gold background. That's gonna look nice too. So anyway, you got the idea on that. All right. And I was even thinking with bracelets. Oh, that's not a bracelet. That's nice. That's maybe broken. Like, you know, things like this. Okay. So anyway, don't worry so much about that. But then with the earrings, this is what we're gonna do. Let me get my little bowl here again so I can, at least you can see what I'm doing. But I still want to do this together, so still get this thing and then think of your color, whatever color you want. Then our earrings, we're just going to stick them in like that. See? Whoop, don't fall off there, buddy. Here's another one. This says they look the same, but they're not. There's stick one there. See what I mean? See what I'm doing? Here's another one. I love these earrings. These were so gorgeous, but I lost one. Well, why throw it away, right? I guess people would, but not me. I'm just putting that right here. You're going to do this all over this whole tree. Now I say, this isn't something that you're going to do in one evening. I mean, unless you have that much cast-iron jewelry. Oh, here's another thing, too. I had a beaded bracelet, real pretty beaded bracelet. I just loved it. It was so sparkly. Anyway, my grandson broke it. Yeah, he pulled on it. He's only 2. So he pulled on it. So I got these pins. I got these pins. Walmart. I do everything at Walmart. These pins with the tops on them, see? And I thought, take this bead. Where's the hole? There it is. See? And put the bead right on the pin. And stick that in. And I've got a whole broken necklace, I mean a whole broken bracelet like this that I can do this all the way around. You see what I'm doing there? Okay. And like I said, this is going to go on for, you know. And I was thinking, you know, this is something that you could stick somewhere in your room, around your vanity, or around your jewelry armoire. And there's another. That's a pretty bead. And as you lose an earring or break a bracelet or something, add to it. Imagine what this is going to look like when it's all done. Like I said, I'm painting mine gold. Make yours whatever color you want, you know. And then I'll cut this part off or whatever, or leave it on. Maybe I'll wrap that around there too, like that. You see, see how, I mean, just those couple pieces that are on there. Look at that. That's going to be really nice when it's done. But it's going to take a lot to cover it, you know. But that's okay, because if you're like me, you don't throw anything away, because you might need it someday. And fill this thing up. So that's why I thought I did get the small to medium one, because, you know, it's too big, you know. I might not have enough stuff to put on it, but I think it's going to look really cute when it's done. I'm going to paint mine gold, and we're going to keep adding to these. You get this, and you do this too. Okay, we're going to attach it to a margarine top with a pin, hot glue, whatever, and then just start adding your stuff to it. Anything you can put on a pretty button. You can stick on a charm. Anything you find. Did you think this is so pretty? I hate to throw it away. Put it on there. You know. And like, it doesn't look like much now, but you watch and see. These are going to be really cute. Okay? I'm putting this away for now. We've got to get back to our zucchini and see what's happening. All right. Where are we at? Oh, I'm going to get stirring here. Okay. Oh, boy, this is getting good. Very nice. Mine's getting real nice and tender. It's getting real nice and tender. Just how I like it. Why, my eyes are bothering me today. Can we get like that? Oh. Okay. So we're going to do this next. This is really getting very nice and tender. I'm glad. Okay. Hey, and if you have to add a little bit more margarine to it, butter, go ahead. You know, nothing I do is an exact science. Do it till it feels right. Okay. Now, I'm going to add in this lemon pepper. Let me tell you something. I just love this spice. I use this on a lot. I use this on a course of fish, baked potatoes, every vegetable. Every vegetable is great with lemon pepper salt on it. But you just gotta watch it, because you know that within it has extra salt. You can watch sodium. But so yeah, sprinkle away. I just add a little bit at a time because I don't want to overdo it, you know. There's that. Look at this. This is turning out perfect. Yeah, it smells great. Oh, this is going to be so good. And this is just using a small zucchini, and I used 4 mushrooms. I like a lot of mushrooms, but you can use whatever you want. Just enough for 2 people. Just enough. Okay, give that a good couple of more stirs. It's frying up so nice in this pan. Okay, and then next, cheese. Parmesan Romano. I'm using pecorino because you know what I tell you about pecorino. Pecorino is the cheese, I'm telling you. That's what I put in, you know. So I'm going to grate some cheese. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to keep adding a little bit at a time. But in the end, I'll make sure I got plenty of pecorino on it. Yep, see. Right into the pan. I love that little grater. Works just the right size for me. That's it, girls. Just, you know, simmer it and stir it around until it's the texture you want. You know, I like mine to be pretty. I don't like mine to be too crunchy. Mine's it's getting good though. I can tell you that. I can just tell by the way it looks. You can tell looking at zucchini when it's cooked, you know. And the nice thing about zucchini and mushrooms, it doesn't really matter how cooked it is because you can eat them raw if you want. You know, or just fry them up like this. But honestly, you can tell. I'm going to get a fork and show you. You can tell just looking. The zucchinis. Look how nice those came out. That's really came out nice. And then the mushroom, heck. Perfect. They came out perfect also. And the lemon pepper, and that's pretty much to taste. I like a lot, but that doesn't mean you have to have a lot, you know. And you know, if you don't like lemon pepper, so add what you like. Heck, you could add chili powder if you want, you know. You can add anything you want. I'm just telling you the way I like it is with lemon pepper. And when that, top it off with Romano, Parmesan, or Pecorino, or all 3 if you want. That is some good eats right there. I'm telling you, girls, that is some good eats right there. Now remember, get your tree at Walmart, wherever. I don't know if there's any Michaels around. They closed them all around here. Get your tree. Decide what you want to leave it white or paint it, whatever color you want. I think you can buy them in green too. They did have them, but I didn't think of it. But whatever. Start it out. Attach it to the bottom of a margarine top, and just keep adding to it. You know, we're gonna pull them out though very regularly then, see how everybody's doing, how well we're keeping up. So we're doing that, and tomato cake. We've got to get a tomato cake. I'm gonna go crazy this weekend trying to find one. We got to get one. I got to show you this baby ghost. They're so cute. You got to have them for your yard. So I just wanted to stop in and show you the zucchini, mushroom, and lemon pepper. Show you what you need for your broken jewelry cone tree, and remind you about the tomato cages. And the only other thing is you need a little piece of white sheet. It can be an old sheet. Doesn't need much. Just something that's going to cover like a tomato cage. Enough to throw over it. A white tablecloth. Doesn't even have to be that big. Doesn't have to be fancy. It can be anything. I use white. And a styrofoam ball. We'll get to that, but yeah. Okay. So, one more time, we'll have a good look at it. I better use my little Cuisinart mix here. I love these little things. There it is. And that's it from Noni for today. Now see you again soon. The next thing we're making is funnel cakes. Love you guys. See you soon. I hope you love my Oh, that's heavy. Hope you guys love me as much as I love you. And if you do, subscribe and share. And I promise you we'll keep getting better and better. Okay. Bye, girls. Love you.